According to an article written by Cecil Richards, this year alone it is estimated that 750,000 teenage girls in the U.S. will become pregnant. In order to understand the negative impact teenage pregnancy has on the teenage mother, you have to understand the physical, emotional, and financial impact of having a child. First, I would like to talk about the physical impacts. The most obvious effect is the impact on the teenage mother's physical appearance. The first impact is from the physical pain and angst from childbirth. Women have to deal with stitches, bleeding, and hormone fluctuations for at least the first 8 weeks after their child is born. The after effects of having a baby can also make you develop body image issues. While your body is still recovering, it's easy to develop low self-esteem. Between stretch marks and extra weight, it's really easy to get lost on how horrible you think you look. With a new baby to take care of, it's hard to take the time to take care of yourself. All of these things can contribute to having low self-esteem about your new post-baby body. The emotional impacts of a pregnancy can often be much worse than the physical impacts. One of the less evident impacts is the emotional toll a pregnancy takes. When you're a teenage parent in particular, sometimes there's emotional abuse or ridicule from your fellow students. One extreme example of this torment some teens can face happened to a girl in Ohio. This girl was a cheerleader when she got pregnant, so she dropped cheerleading. And when they had their rivalry game this year, some boys from the opposing team's school dressed up as overweight cheerleaders in this girl's school uniform. One of the boys was also carrying around a baby. I remember people talking about me behind my back, and my friends spreading rumors about me while I was pregnant. Life after your child is born isn't much easier, though. It just gets more stressful. In my case, I was handling raising my newborn while working and trying to finish high school. My schedule was packed, and it made it a lot more difficult to try and finish high school. I was also working so much that I only got to see my daughter for 2 hours during the day. Not being able to finish high school or get through college makes the financial impacts that much worse. The most difficult impact to overcome is the financial burden of raising a child. One financial impact is the lack of income. The rate of teenage mothers who drop out of high school directly correlates to the type of job that she can obtain, which affects the income she can earn. Without a college education, she will most likely work in a minimum wage job. The average minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. Working part-time, the average annual income for a teenage mother is $6,960 before taxes. Add to that the increased expenses of caring for yourself and your child, and it doesn't exactly work. The yearly cost of raising a child is an average of $5,689 in order to cover food, clothing, transportation, health care, and child care expenses. That leaves less than $1,000 per year for anything other than what the child needs. There is no question that it is not easy to have a child young. But if you can overcome the physical, emotional, and financial hardships associated with being a teenage parent, you will be a much stronger person for it.